The problem that I had with last year's game was the blowback from the media the week after. And the biggest problem I had with that, I have no problem at all in terms of the blowback as it related to the twisting of the helmet. But I saw replay after replay after replay of the punch, and here's a clip of the punch. That's the clip that most of the people saw, was the actual punch itself. But if you break down the actual play, which I did, I mean, there was a lot of stuff going on before that punch that led up to that. And that was Taylor Lewan. And I had an opportunity to talk to Taylor Lewan about that when we were at the Big Ten Media Days, and this is what he had to say about that.
As that play played out, was that more of a situation of the retaliator getting the flag, not the instigator?
I don't know if there's an instigation or retaliation. I think when you play football, I've seen it. When you play football, things like this are going to happen all the time, and that's just playing. Will was playing to the whistle, I was playing to the whistle, and that's just football.
You're holding his head down on the back of his helmet. You're grabbing his face mask, and then after that, he got flagged for punching. Now, you should never punch in a game, but there was a lot of questionable play before.
I think Will would say the same thing. I think we were both playing to the whistle, and things just got a little. I mean, it's Michigan State, Michigan. You know, it's a great rivalry, and he and I both want to excel in it. I think I think it was just playing football.
Well, Taylor Lewan, I think, was very candid in saying, both of us were playing through the whistle, and he didn't deny that there was chippiness in that play. But if you remember, after the game, David Brandon was on a one-man mission to just make sure that the Big Ten punished Michigan State as much as they could. And, I went back and I talked to the director of Big Ten officiating, Bill Carollo, about that, because he not only got the tape from Michigan, he got the tape from Michigan State, and this is what he had to say.
The Michigan State was, I think, enhanced scrutinization because of the chippiness of that. And there was a pretty infamous play in there where Will Gholston punched Taylor Lewan. I'm sure your officials had an opportunity to see that whole play. And was that a case where the retaliator was flagged, not the initiator?
Well, I think if you look at the video and you don't know what was said, and if you didn't see the entire play, but if it's...
But I did go back and see the video, and I did watch the entire play, and prior to Gholston punching Taylor Lewan, he was holding his helmet down with two hands and grasping his face mask, and this was totally away from the play after the pass had been made.
Right, and the guy that made the call, he's responsible for the quarterback, and he's lucky he got it. He got the tail end of it. Unfortunately, he got...
It's like a hockey fight, right?
He got the second act of the second punch. He saw what he saw. He called what he saw.
I think this is going to be a dated reference. For anyone that gets it, you're really going to understand the reference. I think that Taylor Lewan is the Eddie Haskell of college football.
How do you do, Mrs. Cleaver?
Oh, hello, Eddie.
It's quite a pleasant afternoon out, isn't it?
Yes, it is. I suppose you want to see Wally.
Yes. That is, if it won't inconvenience you too much to call him for me.
What do you think about it?
Well,
Gee, Mrs. Cleaver. I mean, you see him at press conferences.
Oh, Taylor Lewan, he's suave. I mean, he's got it down. And we knew when Michigan signed him, he had a reputation in high school.
His own teammates said he was a dirty player.